Peace, everybody. It's your boy Let's Talk. We back with another video. Alright, guys, let's talk about how, have y'all noticed that nothing has been the same since 2020? Since the pandemic? Since COVID? Nothing has been the same. Everything's changed. Everything has changed and everyone has changed. Now, I know things have been kind of progressing for the worse. You know, before 2020, you can go probably back 20, 30 years, probably even longer than that. You know, probably before I was even born, things was, into play for things that's coming now. But when you really look at like the timestamps of the periods of escalation for the worse, look at 2020. Like, y'all can see that now. I talk about this all the time. I be having conversations with people about this a lot. It seemed like as far as people is concerned, it seemed like the mind frame, the mentality of people has changed. Like, generationally changed. Like, usually, like prime example, you know how like baby boomers and millennials think differently. Like overall, like we don't have the same mind frame. The way we think is totally different from baby boomers, but millennials, because I'm a millennial, and the way Gen Z, they think totally different from millennials, and that usually, like, that's natural. It takes generations because times pass, the world has changed, so the mentality of people are going to change, but just in 4 short years, it seemed like the whole world has changed like an entire generation or two. And not for the good, for the bad. And I look at this like, this is crazy. Like, y'all don't see this? And not only for people, but everything else. Look at time. Have y'all been noticing that time seemingly to be speeding up? Like, y'all don't notice that? Like, it seems like time is just going by real fast. How you doing, brother?
All right.
It just seemed like time is just going by extremely fast. And like, it was just the summertime, and now shoot, we pretty much in the middle of October. Next thing you know, next week is going to be January or Christmas. Like, time is seems to be going by fast. The seasons is going by fast, and like the hours and days is going by fast. It just everything seems to be fast. It's times is different. The weather is different. The weather is changing. I was supposed to grow some like crops this past summer, and I didn't. And once I started getting, cause y'all seen, I made a video not too long ago when I was like cleaning up my yard and taking all the stuff out. And once I started to, it's becoming like September and all that stuff, and the weather is changing, and I figured that, maybe it'd be too late. That's what everyone's telling me. Oh, it's too late. Do it next spring or whatever. But because of the sun is still out, because of the warmth, it's getting kind of chilly now, but it's still fairly warm out here, and it's so warm that you still got crops growing. You still got fruit and vegetables still blooming and blossoming when they were supposed to die out like a month ago or so. So like, it's changing to the point where I'm wondering, what type of winter are we going to have? Are we going to have a snowy winter? Are we going to have a cold, brisk winter? Or are we going to have like one of these fall-like winters that just don't feel like winter at all? It just feel like a cool summer or fall evening. And before 2020, I wasn't really noticing stuff like this, like that. And maybe, like I said, noticing, maybe I wasn't really paying attention, like, to the details of it. But 2020 wasn't that long ago. 2019, 2018 wasn't that long ago. I can remember specifically a lot of details I was doing from 2015, 2016, 2017. And when I think about it, when I go back and think about it, all the stuff that's occurring now wasn't really happening back then. Times is changing. And a lot of people are talking about the world as a whole, and we may be coming near the end. Uh, I don't know how true that is. Now I'm not saying it's not, because a lot of things is happening. It could be. I mean, I do talk about it fairly enough, but at the end of the day, we as human beings really don't know when the actual end is. So we can't really say. We can kind of speculate. You see the things that's happening, and you can be like, all right, cool. It's getting bad. It's getting real bad, and it don't seem like it's gonna get real better at all. So when you see stuff like that, you be like, all right, cool. Maybe it is close to the end, but we really don't know. But if it is close to the end, man, just repent. Say your prayers, have faith, get your affairs in order with your business and your loved ones and friends and family and all that. And you know, we gonna make it home to the promised land. But it's been changing, and I see it, I notice it, and it's time for y'all to notice it too. But let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.